Good morning, everyone. As I mentioned last night, I just wanted to share a brief thought each morning from God's Word, as much for my benefit as anyone else's. And in our Bible studies recently, we've been looking at the life of King David, and I decided to read through the book of First Kings, which basically tells us the events that happened at the very end of David's life and um, all the events following. And in chapter 1 of First Kings, King David is old and he's dying, and he's so weak that he doesn't really know what's going on in his kingdom anymore. And as a result, one of his sons, Adonijah, decides that this is his opportunity to take over the kingdom. And so he proclaims a feast and he invites all the most important people in the land, including David's general, the general of his army. And he essentially stages a coup to take over the kingdom. Unfortunately for him, David's wife Bathsheba and the prophet Nathan foil the plan, and they tell David, and David has enough wits about him to proclaim his son Solomon as the true and rightful heir of the throne. But there was just one verse which really caught my eye in chapter 1, and that was verse 6. And the author of First Kings tells us something about David's relationship with his son Adonijah. And he writes, David had not displeased Adonijah at any time in saying, "Why have you done this?" The author of First Kings makes the point to tell us that David had never displeased his son Adonijah by questioning his actions. And I thought this was a helpful lesson to all of us. Um, I'm sure that David loved his son Adonijah, and this love made him want to please him. But sometimes our desire to please can actually hurt and not help. David never questioned his son. He never asked him or warned him in the way he was going. We can often be afraid of losing someone's love or friendship, so we decide to never say anything negative to them. We say only positive things. But the book of Proverbs, written mainly by David's son Solomon, says, "Faithful are the wounds of a friend." The reality is that the way we want to go and the way our loved ones often want to go is not always the way we or they should go. And it takes a courageous friend or parent or mentor to say so. To say, "Why are you doing that?" And to warn them, or to warn us if we're on the receiving end. We might not like it, and they may not like it, but it is good, it's for the best in the end. David didn't question his son, but he didn't actually earn him his son's love. His son rebelled against him in the end anyway. And things ended badly for Adonijah, as we'll see tomorrow. But David could have helped prevent that. David could have helped prevent the spiral downwards that Adonijah took. So be encouraged. If you see someone you love going down a path that is unhelpful or just plain wrong, warn them. Ask them, "What are you doing?" It may cost you the relationship, or it may actually save them. It might be the means that God uses to prevent them ending up in a much worse place. So that's just the lesson I took from 1 Kings chapter 1, and I plan to share another thought tomorrow from chapter 2. And so we'll see you again tomorrow. Just to say that it is, as we mentioned yesterday, the Christian Institute's week of prayer regarding the virus, and I believe James has sent an email around with the first day's prayer points. If you don't receive that, would like to, please let me know and we can get you sent that. I'm going to sign off now. Hope you have a wonderful day and we'll see you again very soon. Take care.